How's it going? My name's Connor McLaughlin, and I'm a freshman on the Stanford football team. Today, I'm going to be showing you a few yoga movements. They're really basic, really elementary, and you can do them really anywhere, and they only take a few minutes. So with these movements, like I said before, they're really basic, and they're a nice little refresher to get me at least through the day. Hopefully it has the same effect on you. But with these movements, I found that it's really nice to just take a few minutes and restructure and recenter yourself and keep your thoughts positive and stay happy. How's it going? So for our first movement, you want to make sure nice and relaxed. Got an open space, got a place you can feel comfortable in. So what I'm going to do, get a nice base, reach up, let everything kind of go. I'm still reaching up, but there's no tension in my shoulders. Arms are bent a little bit, and just kind of relaxing. So from here, I'm going to reach down, try and touch my toes. If you can't touch your toes, not the end of the world. Just reach wherever you can reach. Whether that be on your shins or the tops of your feet, whatever it may be. So after I'm down here for a few seconds, I'm going to reach back up, reach back down, but this time my hands are going to go behind my ankles. So I'm going to hold it here for a second, try not to bend your knees. Make sure you're breathing. This whole yoga exercise, the most important part you can do is controlled breathing and not keeping tension inside of your core or inside of your lungs. So come back up, reach back up, take a few seconds, however long that may be for you. Kind of shake it out, whatever needs to be shaken out. Reach back down and grab behind your ankles one more time. Come back up. Relax, get the tension out of your shoulders, maybe do a few arm circles, forwards, backwards, whatever you feel like you need. So for the second movement, we're going to go straight down. Get a base, whatever you feel is comfortable, maybe turn your toes out a little bit because we're going to be squatting. So from here, I'm going to squat straight down and keep my arms out in front of me. If you need to, you can put them right here by your knees for support or just to keep your base a bit wider. Going to come back up. And if you didn't before, when you come back down this time, keep your elbows on your knees. You hear a bit of cracking in my knees. Nothing bad, just means everything's moving, getting loosened up. All right, so one more time, we're gonna go back down. Maybe shake everything out, roll your shoulders out, keep good posture. Come down, sit down here for a little bit, roll your shoulders out, keep good posture. Come down. Sit down here for a little bit, keep breathing, maybe some deep breaths. And then put one arm behind me and reach out. So now I'm going to be on the ground. You don't have to do this, but since I have a door behind me, I'm going to put my back on the door, just keep my posture straight and just being conscious of being straight up and down. So from here, toes up, legs straight, trying to keep my legs as straight as possible. I'm going to reach up and touch my toes. You can grab wherever you need to. You don't have to grab your toes exactly. Or, if you have the ability to, you can grab past your toes and grab farther down your foot. Come back up one more time. Reach down. This time, I'm going to let my head drop. Let everything relax. Like your upper back, you can hold a lot of tension there, and especially your lower back too. And just take a deep breath, maybe a few, and just let your head drop. Just let your whole spinal complex just kind of relax and ease that tension. So one more time, gonna come back up, reach up, shake out if you need to. You can take all day doing this, or you can really take as long as you want. So you can come back down, reach back down, let your head drop. Take a few breaths. Let everything kind of go like a rubber band. You don't want to be tight all the time. Just kind of let it relax, loosen up, let that tension go. Come back up. Now from here, I'm going to pull my feet in. Keeping my back on the door. And if you don't have a door, that's fine too. But putting your feet where you feel they're comfortable. So feet can be way out here. They can be real close to my body. Really doesn't matter as long as you're feeling the stretch and as long as you're getting some relief from the exercise. So from here, I'm just gonna slowly kind of ease my body into the movement. Maybe give a little bit of tension on my knees, but nothing that's stressful or straining the body. And then from here, I'm gonna reach down to my feet, press down with my elbows. Get a little bit of a lunge, but nothing that's a strain, nothing that I really have to flex any of the muscles for or put my body in an unnatural position. And then I'm gonna come back up, grab one more time, push down. And for me, I know that my left hip's a bit tighter than my right hip, as you can see. So I'm gonna try and get my left hip a bit lower. Focus on what's important for me. Come back up, and we're gonna progress into our final movement. Extend those legs back out. Stay on this door, it's a good spot, or stay on whatever's a flat surface if possible. And then you're gonna extend your arms back up, take as long as you want, come down, and just reach out. Let your back just completely relax. I know I've had back problems in the past, and it just helps a lot to kind of release all that tension. Maybe you've had a long day, maybe you're doing this in the evening or at night, and you just want to kind of relax after a long day and just take a deep breath and let all that stuff roll off your back. And this is a great way to end the yoga session and end all that release and kind of wind your day down. So come back up, reach up, reach way back out, maybe get a bit farther. Maybe it's an inch or maybe it's a few inches. Really doesn't matter as long as you're getting a bit of an incremental increase if possible. I want to come back up one more time now. Shake out, kind of move my back around, make sure everything's loose, pliable. Reach back out one more time. From here, I'm going to let my head drop, take a few deep breaths. And as I'm taking these breaths to close, I'm going to start thinking about what I'm thankful for. And, at first, I didn't like to do this part of the yoga exercise because it is kind of cliche in my opinion, but, it is important to recognize what you're thankful for and to attribute like a positive attitude to your life and to yoga and really fester and manifest like positive emotions, because this is a place to relax and it's a good exercise to kind of let that negativity just draw out of your body and, put it away, put it somewhere else and release it so you don't have to deal with it anymore. So I'm going to come back up, reach back up. From here, thank you for doing yoga with me today. Pleasure to meet you. Namaste.